at Bebcorp Harper. Nick, can we get live on the Instagram? Do we have microphone? Looks like we have microphone. Okay. Have we got... Okay, we're now live on both YouTube at Bebcorp Harper and also on the Instagram at Jaw the Harp. Welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harp and jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. Been playing harps a lot in the mid-range, a lot super ultra medium, right around D. I've been doing a lot of third finger muting on my more flexible reeded harps. I don't really have to third finger mute, but I've been transitioning on some of my stiffer harps to a third finger mute. Carson Polson, how you doing? I've been concentrating on like second finger mutes. I'm calling this a second finger mute. This is third finger mute. Second finger mutes, especially when I want to thwack it. A lot of times that's a combination of a in stroke and then an outward pluck followed by a mute. But when I'm doing a lot of mutes, hello, Anjo M, I'm hitting this third finger mute because I get a much more subdued mute. The further you go out toward the end, the more it's going to stop the reed. The more you hit it out toward the beginning, the more you're going to get a really subtle mute. If I was just to not even breathe. That's the kind of a third finger mute there, and I'm rubbing down across it. Aliens, I like the name. I always think bluegrass when I hear anything from these things. Oh, especially like if you got like Salagi Black Fire. Those, when I go to the Bluegrass Festival Winfield, which I'm not going this year again, I'm probably going to try to sign up to go next year to the Winfield. Let's see, what is that? Oh, big bluegrass festival down by Wichita. They refer to it oftentimes as Winfield. Whoa, Walnut Valley. A lot of times I bring my set of my Zalagi Black Fire because they really cut through. Mark Scholl. Hey, Mark Scholl. Recognize the shirt? It's the Thinking Man's Drink. I've got multiple fictitious beverage shirts. Comment below if you're not Mark Scholl. If you comment below if you recognize what show this shirt is from. I know Mark Shaw knows it because he sent it to me. But if I could do second finger, it kills it a lot more. The third finger, Mark Shaw says, oh yeah, C-Lab, Mingus Do. Yes, it is C-Lab. From when that episode where Captain Murphy gets trapped. My favorite show as of right now is Rick and Morty. Every episode I see, I am totally blown away by that show. But that show is probably not for everyone. There are a lot of people who wouldn't like it, but it is right up my alley. Abdullah Azar says, make Pink Panther voice. I don't know what the Pink Panther sounds like when he talks. There is that song, do-do, do-do. I wonder if we can do that on the jaw harp. I don't oftentimes try to impersonate any other type of music when I play the jaw harp. Oftentimes I'm just breathing and flowing, but let's see. Archer for me. I haven't watched much Archer. That kind of squeal is me making my mouth, my tongue going up and go, TDS Harper's here. Hello, y'all. How are you doing? William Banks says techno all the way. I'm not much of a techno player. I do happen to have, I know I have my Glazerin Star near here. I also have a titanium Ildar Gamadiev, which I need. Oh, I need to get hold of his counterpart in Kazakhstan and get more of these. But yeah, the Gamadiev are good for techno. Pretty much any jaw harp will be good for techno. But when people think of techno, they think of something you played on like a Glazerin or an Ildar or a flat fronter, because you get really asymmetric sound out of flat fronters. I'm doing this third finger clear down here almost at the beginning, because if I mute it out here with that flat fronter, it's really easy to stop it. So this is where my third finger will come in here. What are we doing there? It's like a hey here hey here hey but without an end breath. Jonathan Odger says Red Dead 2 in real life. Oh yeah, dude. I've gotten so many comments, Red Dead Redemption, because somebody at, I think, a bus depot or something was playing a jaw harp in Red Dead Redemption. So a big thank you for Red Dead Redemption for putting jaw harps in their video games so that people would recognize them. TDS Harper says, aliens, I used to think that. Oh yeah. I don't know what I don't know what the previous comment was, but William Banks is kicking it now. Oh, cool. Bear says, the mouth plays the jaw harp, man. You have to play a jaw harp. You really need a mouth to play it. If you don't have the mouth to play it, if you don't use your mouth in the jaw harp, it really doesn't do much. I can still do that rhythm. I can still do that plucking rhythm. Listen to it. But when I add the open close to it and the breathing and the changes in pitch, the harp's doing the exact same thing as this. But when I add the breath, let's play it on the star, see where we end up there. The earlier Ildar weren't very good quality. The later models of Ildar got much better in quality. I don't think he's making the titanium ones anymore. He said there's too much adjustment. He says he has to adjust the gaps, then readjust them to get them to take a set. I know that titanium is stereotypically, or from what I've heard, kind of difficult to work with. I know some other artists who work with titanium, but Ildar Gamadiev is no longer going to be working with titanium. Here's a Glazer. I'm going to play that same thing. Air Bear says, you throat sing too. I might do some throat singing like exercises for meditation and journey, but as far as throat singing, no. I can attempt some overtone singing, and I can get some tones. My friend Henry Galperin put it best about throat singing, or something that really helped me. He said, if you want to overtone sing, not throat sing, but overtone sing, think a Kermit the Frog voice. So let's see if we can get some overtones. So we'll go, ooh, but we'll get Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog here. I'm getting it a little bit. My overtones aren't super strong on my overtone sing. Now, Air Bear, is that a reference to 20 by 25 by 5 furnace filter? Because we used to refer to those as Air Bears. Okay, what was that thing I was doing? I was going do. There's that third finger mute. The third finger mute is really working out on this. Second finger, it's killing it. I'm gonna get a little bit easier to mute. Let's get out the Jones. I looked on the website on Friday. I normally will go on there and go through inventory and hide things that are out of stock. And then I did 2 videos of Sean Jones harps, and then I realized, like, oh my gosh, the Sean Jones are already gone. But we're going to be getting more Jones back in stock in October and try to always keep them at theharpery.com. Here's my Sean Jones bass. Let's see. I haven't played it for a couple weeks now. See where we're at with it. I've really been getting down on my Sean Jones and D2 Sharp. Eventually, I'll probably get a full set of Jones if I ever have the money, and also a full set of Timur Homas from Kyrgyzstan. We're gonna have the Timur Homas coming in, and I'm hearing good things from Mark Grant. Everybody who's played one of those harps said they're just absolutely awesome. Amanda Warnock said, "Will an $8 harp work?" Just so long as it's not this $8 harp. This is the Snoopy harp, the First Note jaw harp, the Snoopy jaw harp, the Civil War, Hobby Lobby, Bluegrass, Hillbilly jaw harp. They're all the same thing. They will not work well. And that's the one normally when people buy an $8 harp, it's that. Now, there are some harps around $13 to $20 that I would recommend. And if you want to get one off of the Amazon, get yourself a Pavel Pokin is good. Or you can go to theharpery.com. They have a Zalagi River. There are awesome starter harps because they're really flexible and you can bounce them in both directions. Everybody says I bought the Snoopy. It sucks. Yeah, what you do, the Amazon, eBay have excellent return policies. Go on there. If you bought a Snoopy, get a full refund from the seller because they are technically defective. They're defective by design. They trick you into buying these, so be sure to get a full refund. And at some point, I hope Trophy doesn't go after me because I'm telling everybody get refunds on these harps. But anyways, yeah, they're not great there, and they hurt to play. Let's play the Jones. Here's my third finger. Second finger. I can get more of that drum thwack there. With the second finger, third finger. Mark Groudon Music. Oh, yeah. Be sure to follow at Mark Groudon Music here on Instagram. He's commenting. As Deidre and Neptune are going to join us this Tuesday. Oh, nice. I hope I don't have to work late Tuesday. I will try to make it to that. That's the Jaw Harp Meet Group. And Mark Groudon, if you ever want to get a hold of him to become a part of the Meet Group, markgroudon@gmail.com. Even if you download this and invert it and re-upload it, it'll still have Mark Groudon at gmail.com. So, yeah, get a hold of him if you want to get in on Jaw Harp Meet Group. But, yeah, that is such good news. William Banks says, I'd say buy a Dan Moy. They're great. And, that ties into another thing. I have broken and deformed quite a few Dan Moy so far. And Neptune Shapotin, who's going to be joining the Jaw Harp Meet Group on Tuesday, Neptune Shapotin of World Harps, put out an excellent tutorial on this instrument that I really didn't know. I'd always told people to play your Dan Moy, your Vietnamese Dan Moy, either outward or inward, straight away from your straight end. But that bends them, according to Neptune Shapotin. He's saying pluck it more in line with it, and it won't deform it. And I've been doing that, and I haven't had any deformation on my favorite Dan Moy, which is this double tongue. But yeah, Dan Moy are excellent starter harps and excellent finisher harps wherever in your jaw harp play you are. Dan Moy play really well because they're not expensive. They're brass, but don't give them to young kids because they are sharp. These are very sharp things. So when you're playing it, don't slide it in your mouth. Now, I have not ever, knock on wood, harmed myself with a Dan Moy, but always exercise some care when you're playing any jaw harp, especially Dan Moy. Let's go back. Let's get right back to the middle. What do we want to play? Oh, wait, never mind. I've got my Ovchenko here, and I was talking to Ovchenko yesterday. He messaged me he's in Kharkiv or Kharkov, whatever you call it, but building right in his area. He said like right next to him got hit with a missile or a drone. I'm like, oh no! Oh, I told him be careful. But you can only be so careful. But I'm glad Ovcharenko is okay. But yeah, things are not nice in Kharkiv. Airbrush says any electronic pedals through a microphone. No, this is I'm just all this modulation is me breathing, me changing the shape of my mouth, moving my tongue up and down, opening and closing my glottis. I can do percussives to it, but yeah, there's no this is live right now. There are absolutely no electronic effects, and in general, in my videos, you're not going to hear electronic effects. Sometimes I might have a nice day video on 420 of every year. I release a trippy video, and sometimes I put added effects and doubling and echoes and delays in them. But no, whenever you hear me playing, I'm not adding any effects to it electronically. Boxcar Bet says, hey, Jamie, was this the meet group we were talking about? Is it online? Okay. If you're looking to get contact for the meet group, Mark Grouden at gmail.com. Get a hold of him. He's a really, really, really excellent musician who knows a lot, and he's a music teacher and a jaw harpist. And like I don't get to meet with him very often for that jaw harp meet group, but when I can, I always come away with a little bit more knowledge, a little bit better ear. I never tend to practice like I should on the melodic stuff, but it's always a good time to spend time with Mark Ground because he's a real musician and a music teacher, so he's able to open up your mind and make you understand things. But yeah, Boxcar Bets, I would and I was just playing your harp last night. The surge getting down on it. The hammer really, the short trigger on this hammers really well in both directions. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, jaw harp meet group. Shoot him a message. Do you know Deidre Morgan's work? She wrote a thesis and dissertation on jaw harps. Yes, I've seen it mentioned many times in the NHH. Deidre Morgan, she is very knowledgeable about the jaw harp and history and its usage, I think, in cultures. Margaret says, you're an awesome player, Jamie. Well, if anything, when I'm playing, I have a good time. Sometimes I'm just down here looking at harps and marveling over them on a Friday evening, and I have a ruler there. I'm like, well, how many millimeters is it? How long is it? Just studying kind of the design of it and coming up with thoughts or educated guesses on things with it or hypothesis on the jar. But anyways, this is the one where I came up with a third finger muting, or I started doing third finger muting, because muting out here isn't as quite as sweet. I got a really subdued mute here because it's right next to the bass, right next to the mount point. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I seen that. It's going to be fun. I'm hoping I don't have to work late, and even if I do have to work late, I might just suck it up and come anyways. I don't think it's supposed to be that hot in Kansas next week. If you work all day or even a long day in the extreme Kansas heat and humidity, sometimes I don't have the motivation for jaw harp. Most of my jaw harp play is Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. But this weekend it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday because of the long weekend. She wants to join us every week. Oh, nice. That is awesome. Sweet, says Boxcar Bet. Sounds good. I've got another one in the works for you on my workbench right now. Oh, nice. I was just thinking about that last night when I was playing this one. When I was playing this Boxcar Bets, wherever I set it, I was like, I can't wait till I get to the next harp, because as I know that as a harp maker, every harp gets better, and this one was pretty darn decent. It was a good bouncer. Let's put it away and keep Ovcharenko in your thoughts, because building like next to his or right in his area got hit in the war. So keep him in our thoughts. I hope he's all right and safe. Just it's such a nasty thing that's going on over yonder. Let's play, but enough about that. Yeah, keep Ovcharenko in your thoughts. He's a cool dude too. I've talked to him so much on Messenger. We're going to end playing with Boxcar Bets. This is the Surge 2. I love y'all. Kevin K2 says, the Sean Jones harp that I purchased from you. Surprising sound coming from such a... Yeah, the Sean Jones, every Jones harp at Metal Music is really, really good. My favorite I've gotten so far is my D2 Sharp. It's super ultra medium, like right, screaming loud right there in the middle. Louise Gabriel says, hi, Beb. What do you think about Prokopiev Comus? I bought one yesterday. Okay, I paid Prokopiev for the Harp. He's a Yakutian, or not Yakutian, Saha Republic maker, and I paid him for a harp set, or I made a half payment to him several years ago, and he never ended up making the harp, and I don't even know if I can get it from him out of Russia anymore. I need to message him again, but I've never played one of his harps. I don't think Prokopiev, and I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, makes a lot of harps, but please comment below. What are your opinions on it? Oh, you bought it yesterday, so you're excited waiting. But yeah, I've never got him. I never got one of his harps. I paid several makers, like 3 different makers from Saha Republic or Yakutia or whatever we want to call it, that I never got harps from, and 2 of them were paid in full. Oh, Prokopiev. Okay, wait a second. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of Nikopolov, however you say his name. Yes, I paid him half payment for a harp, but Prokopiev, I don't remember which harp that is. I'm gonna have to talk to a lady I know who knows all the Homas by heart just by looking at them. But yeah, Prokopiev. I don't know if I. Yeah, I probably have. Homas unboxing video, green background. I don't remember. We're gonna go bassy with it for a minute here. The Surge. And I really like that. Can you comment below, Box Hair Bets? Is this 75? It feels like it might be 95, but it feels like a 75 read. He says case green background. I don't remember which one that was. Hold on just a second. I'm going to check that, and we'll play one more harp, and we'll wrap it up. I don't think I have one of the Prokopiev. I have some unidentified makers that I don't know who they are. I don't know which. Yeah, I don't think I have a Prokopiev. We're just going to play one random Homas. And somebody comment below if you know who makes this. But yeah, I don't have any Prokopiev, and I don't remember playing them. There were some Homas makers that I play, and all the Homas makers out of that region are really good. But there are some that I don't even remember what they were like. This one I can't remember who makes this one. I think I know what harp you're talking about. I don't know where it's at the moment. Let's see where it's at. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled, but most of all, be good to each other. Oh, and he says it's 75, 25. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. 75 has a particular feel, but depending on how you grind and profile your reeds, a 75 can feel like a 95 and a 95 feel like a 75. But yeah, when I played that, I'm like, ooh, that's got that 75 kind of almost I want to say spongy or cushiony sustain, whereas the 95s have a little bit more snap to them. But I've made 95s that have that same feeling to them just by profiling them different. So there's so many things that come together on a harp to make it, so many different attributes that come together. Anyways, harp out. Ooh, you are loud. Does there something with an M maybe? What is that? Harp out. And I'll see you next Sunday for Sunday night. Ja Harp live.